can try to do your L-sit just from the floor, and it is harder, but you can take your hands, use your fists, bring your feet down, and you lift up and back. See if I can do it. So, it's not the same experience, it is more difficult. But you do have blocks, get your blocks, place them by your hips. Place your feet down so your knees are up. And remember, we extend up and back and we shift our hips back so we straighten our legs. So I'm going to give us a timer. And up and back, extend your arms, shift back, tuck, and try to lift your feet, maybe one at a time. Keep your shoulders pretty relaxed and breathe. Deep, steady breath. Keep lifting, keep tucking. 2, 1, down. Good. I would say, like, it's a pretty good assumption at this class to grab blocks, because we usually use the blocks in hour power. So Thursday, consider that. The studio passed the final inspection. The city got our business license today, and they're coming to put the dimmer switch and the like change color light switch next week. Replace that light and replace the heater that's bent. So, I mean, we're on schedule for that 1st of May. You know, of course, nobody knows what's going on with, you know, with the governor. Nobody knows what's going on with the mayor. Like, I don't know if y'all saw today, like, or last night, the mayor's like, he made this big task force of like 40 local business and religious and blah, blah, blah leaders. And I don't know how many of you have ever been involved with stuff like that, but there's no better way to slow something down to get a group of people on a committee. Slow it down. Because I learned that in Rotary Club, I learned that in Libertarian, you know, the state Libertarian Party, like being on the executive committee. You can't get people to do anything on the committee. It's just silly. If I were the mayor, I would be like, we're opening on this day and this stuff's happening. If you don't like it, that's what I would do. But that's, you know, that's different. Some people want to make everybody happy. You know, they want to be liked. They don't want to not get reelected. That's what the deal is, you know. Here we go, another L-sit. Hands on the ground of the blocks, feet down, up and back. Going a little longer this time. Shift, press, float, breathe. Keep shifting back, keep lifting up. Steady breath. Feet active. Ten seconds, keep breathing. Three, two, take it. Good. How's everybody feeling? I know we haven't, like, you missed out some because of the, how long has this been going on? 2 months? 6 weeks? You might know. I don't know.
The first case was March 11th.
When were we going?
14th to the 20th.
Okay.
About the beginning of March.
So that's when everybody was like freaking out. Buying all toilet paper and all that stuff. Interesting. Well, gave us time to get this kind of finished, so that was good. Actually, it slowed this down because the workers weren't coming for like how many weeks. So, but if y'all know, I know most of y'all are already like members and signed up, but And we're putting it out there that, you know, you can only get that low rate through the 30th. And, you know, inherently, I know someone's going to come crying to me on May 2nd and go, but I didn't, and I mean, you have to make our decision. You got to draw a line in the sand. Like, this is the day the price changes. Like, there's no, so if you know anybody that's interested, like, you think they like to do it, like, now's the time. One more, here we go. Hands on blocks, feet down. Up and back. It's 5 more seconds. Breathe, tuck, lift. Keep your feet active. Press the balls of your foot forward, curl your toes back. Lift, tuck, breathe. 15 seconds, you got it. Three, two, good. So keep one block and come into an S seat. So S seat is, you've got one thigh kind of like half pigeon. You got the other leg back. So it's kind of the same shape, but just one hip's behind the other. You're going to lift the block up, if you've got a blanket or something at home, and press your knee into that block. So what we're trying to do is lift the foot that's parallel in front of us off the ground. So press into the block and squeeze the hip up and lift the foot up. So if it doesn't come up, you can use your hand and you can help it up. Breathe, lift it. Press that knee into the block, into the ground. You lift for 3, 2, and release. This is a very common. People doing stuff that's difficult, they tense up, especially the face. It's like, okay? So not only does that not help you lift your foot, it actually takes away from you being able to lift your foot because your body's putting energy into this, you know, up here, shoulders. We want the energy here. We're trying to direct the energy here. So just think about that. Switch sides. The left in front, kind of the right back. That knee can be on block, the ground, blanket, whatever. Press the knee down and lift the foot up. So if the foot doesn't come up, you can use your hand to lift it up and you kind of like let it float. Breathe as it lifts. Relax your face, relax your shoulders, breathe for 3. Good. 2, and release it. Good. Take the block out of the way. Come onto your mat with your feet kind of toward the top. Hands behind your hips, and just do some windshield wipering of your knees left and right. Start your deep belly breath. Inhaling, make the knees lower. Exhaling. One more side to side. Lift your feet up, both. You're trying to balance on your sits bones. Your feet are reaching, your arms are reaching. And start to kind of turn your torso and bend your knees toward you. So it's almost a bicycle effect. Keep breathing. Reaching opposite hand or outside edge of opposite foot. And switch. And switch. 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 Be breathing. 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 Plow. Reach your arms back. Reach your legs back. Look straight up. Deep breath. And slow control, exhale, roll up and place your feet on the mat. So start to find a rhythm with rolling back and rolling up. You can use your hands to kind of help you come up. Toward a forward fold. And take your hips down. Take your time going back. Two more. Coming into a forward fold at the top of your mat. Try to flatten your hands down. Relax your neck and shoulders, sway it out. Pedal your heels down, stretching your hamstrings out. Shifting side to side. And take hands to opposite elbows so you're hanging heavy ragdoll. Chin is tucked. Torso is lowering toward the floor. Sway it out, forward and back, side to side. Draw in deep breath. Inhale, lengthen forward. Slide your hands up your legs, toward your shins. Long spine. Crown of your head reaching forward. Tailbone pressing back. Chin tucked. Get as much length as you can. And fold again. Take those flat hands toward the floor. Actively pressing into the ground. Heavy hands, pressing your heels, and inhale, roll up through your spine. Slow control. Shrugging your shoulders up. Rolling your shoulders back and down. Sun Sal A. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold your fingertips down to the mat. Inhale, find length in your spine. Exhale, plant your hands and step your feet back to a strong plank. Fingers are spread wide, shoulders moving toward the wrist, heels reaching back, looking forward and taking your weight forward into your fingers. Hold that plank there. Keep the arms as straight as you can. Look forward, hold it 3, hold it 2, and hug your elbows in, lower chaturanga, slow control, belly, chest, chin. Flatten your feet, curl up to cobra. Your elbows hug back, your shoulders lift up, your feet press down. Your neck is relaxed. Breathe here. 3. Good. 2. Lower your chest, tuck your toes up and back. Find your downward facing dog. So down dog, you're lifting and lowering your heels. Relaxing your neck. Fingers spread wide, rotating out. And put a little more bend in your knees. Bring about halfway toward the mat. Press and lift your hips higher. Then start to straighten your legs a little more. Heels releasing toward the mat. Downward facing dog. Breathing here for 3. Good. 2. Look forward. This first time, let's walk it forward. Keep your hands down as much as you can as you walk into your forward fold. Halfway lift. Lengthen in your spine. Fold again. Fingertips, flat hands, find the floor. Heavy hands, press down. Inhale, roll up. Slow control. Shoulders shrug up. Shoulders roll back and down. Good. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, find length. Exhale, plant your hands, float your feet back, lower through, shifting forward, pressing slow and control. 3, 2, curl up to your cobra. Press back to your downward facing dog. Breathe here. 3. Fingers spread wide, looking forward where you're going to take your feet to. Bend into your knees and exhale, give it a hop, give it a press. Give it maybe a little float. and lift halfway. Deep fold down. Press through your heels, inhale, roll up, slow and control. Shrugging your shoulders up, rolling your shoulders back and down. Take a breath in, breath out. Breath in, breath out. Again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, find length. Exhale, float back, lower through chaturanga, slow and control. Inhale, up cobra. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Breathe there. 3. Fingers spread wide, looking forward, bending into your knees. 2. Even if you don't go to the top of the mat, bend, spring, press. Lift, halfway. Deep fold down. Press through your heels and inhale, roll it up. Slow and control. Shrug your shoulders up, roll them back and down. Breath in. Good, breath out. Feet together. Fire up your legs, your glutes. Sit your hips back, reach your arms high. Here's pose, take it down. Keep your arms reaching, keep your shoulders leaning back as you breathe for 3. Good, look up, lean back, 2, and fold down. Find length. Take your left foot to the back of the mat, you're in runner's lunge. Right knee over right heel, scissor your legs, lift your hands. So you're working balance here, hands at hips maybe, front thigh getting closer to parallel, your legs straightening, arms reaching, press and lunge. Good, breathe here, reaching tall. For 3, good. For 2, hands down, press into the mat, float your right foot back, maybe it hovers as you shift through plank, pressing to lower, upward facing dog, shift forward, bend back. The only thing on the ground is your hands and your toes, ideally. Bigger back bend. Chin to chest, find downward facing dog. Fingers spread wide, widen your stance. Bend into your knees. So it's frog hop in place. We're going to look forward. We're going to bend. We're going to spring, press, and land right where we started. 1, 2, 3. Look to the top of the mat. Float your feet up to meet your hands. Feet are together as you lift halfway. Deep fold down. Hips back, arms high. Fierce pose. Reach. Arms up. Hips back. Shoulders lean back. Breathe here. 3. Good. 2. Rise up. Interlace your fingers overhead and bend back. So hips forward. Shoulders back. Pressing through the heels. Squeezing the glutes. Breathe 3. Breathe 2, hands low. Breath in, breath out. In, out. Good. Feet together, arms up, fierce pose, reach. Take it down. Hips back, shoulders back, arms high, breathing. 3, come on, 2, fold. Find length. Plant and take your right foot to the back of the mat. So your left knee's over your left heel. You're scissoring your legs. You're rising up. Finding balance and reaching tall. Crescent lunge. Breathing here. Front thigh approaching parallel. Rear leg straightening as you breathe for 3. Good. 2. Hands down. Float your left foot back. Hover it as you lower through. Slow and controlled. Upward face. Inhale. Downward face. Exhale. Widen your stance. Bend into your knees and look forward. 3 frog hops in place. Spring press. Float and land. Look forward. Bring your feet to the top of the mat. Feet are together as you lift halfway. Fold again. Sit back, sweep up. Fierce pose, reach tall. Sit your hips lower, lean your shoulders back, and breathe here for 3. Got it. 2, reach up, interlace your fingers and bend back. Hips forward, shoulders back, hold it here. 3. Breathe. 2. Hold your hands. Good. Grab your water. It will break. Should be good and warmed up. Warmed up. Yeah, we gotta get all this over with because all the stuff that I was like thinking about doing today, I was like, yeah, we could do this drill on the wall and blah, blah, blah. But it's like, I know people at home, the porch, don't have a wall. Like, probably. So, gotta hurry up. So here we got this nice one. And I was like, paint's not dry for 6 months. 30 days, 6 months. We have plenty of touch-up paint. Back to the top of the mat. Take your arms up. Interlace your fingers. So release your pointer finger up. Keep your feet strong if you're together. Heels pressing down. Lengthen. And take it to the left. So lean over to the left. So try not to let your shoulders like collapse in. Keep your right shoulder leaning back. Keep your arms reaching. You can push your right hip out. Breathe. Reaching up, leaning to the side. Hold it here for 3. Keep breathing. 2, come up, reach tall. Take it over to the right. So lean as far as you can. So take your left hip out to the left. Your left shoulder back a little bit. Strong legs. Reaching. Bending. Hold your shape. 3. Good. 2. Come up. Take it back. So hips forward. Shoulders back. Super strong legs. Squeeze your glutes. Breathe. Hold your shape for 3. Good. 2. Hands low. Mountain pose. Breath in. Breath out. Feet hip width. Inhale your right knee up. Reach around the front of your right knee and haul it up a little bit higher. Hug your shoulders down and back. Circle your ankle on your right foot both ways. Lift it a little higher. And straighten your right leg toward the front of the room. Bend that right foot back. Airplane your arms behind you. Lean your torso back as you reach your right leg back. Working to get your torso closer to parallel. Working to reach your arms back. Working to reach your right leg back. Breathe. We'll bend to the left knee. Take your left fingertips toward the ground and reach your right arm up. Stacking the right hip over the left hip. Half moon. Breathe. For 3. Good. 2. Now come back up to your airplane. Draw that right knee up and through. Extend that right leg forward. And pulse it up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Good. Shake out your knees, shake out your ankles, your hips. Couple breaths. Good. Lean over to the right foot. Call it left knee up. Just remember your gaze or your drishti helps you find balance. Doesn't give you balance, but it helps you kind of maintain it. Hands around that left knee and haul it up a little higher. Shoulders draw back and down. Breathe. Extend that left foot forward. Straighten that left leg as much as you can. Bend it. Airplane arms, torso forward, left leg back. Take your time. Reaching the leg, reaching the arms, reaching the torso forward. Coming to parallel with the ground. Breathing here. Airplane. 3. 2. We'll bend in the right knee. Take the right hand down. Reach the left arm up. Straighten the left leg. Stack the left hip over the right hip. Half moon. Breathe. For 3. Good. 2. Now transition back to airplane. Slowly draw the left knee up and through. Extend the left foot forward and pulse the left leg up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Good. Shake it out. Go ahead and step your right foot back for warrior 1. So the outer edge is down. Your hands are your hips, so you can feel your right hip going forward. Your left hip might pull back. Your left knee is moving toward the left ankle, not going past, and the left thigh is moving toward parallel. Arms up. Lift. And if you're really strong here, you can take a little bit of a back bend as you breathe here. Stay strong through your feet, strong through your glutes. 3. Good. 2. So open to warrior 2. Your right foot opens, your arms open, your hips open, your front knee does not open. Never forget, like doing yoga for 6 months, and I'm like, I got this warrior 2 thing. And my first instructor, Jim, comes and he taps my thigh. He goes, that's supposed to be parallel. And I was like, oh crap. So I don't have it, right? Some more work. Breathing. Thighs moving lower. But your torso is over your hips. It's not diving in. That's a different pose. It's straight. The arms are straight. You're looking forward. The rear arm is strong. For 3. Good. 2. Tilt it back to peaceful warrior. Take your left arm up. Slide your right hand down your right leg. Stretch those left side ribs, left side body. Go deeper into that front knee if you can. Not past that safety point. Hold your shape for 3. Good. For 2, side angle, left forearm to left knee. Right shoulder over left shoulder. Right arm into the air. Keep that front thigh moving toward parallel. Breathe. Extended side angle, right arm by right ear. Long line of energy down your fingers, down your arm, down your torso, into your leg. Maybe your left arm goes by your left. Lean that right shoulder back and breathe. For 3. You got it. 2. Tilt it back, peaceful warrior. Straighten into your front leg. Come into warrior 2. Arms. Bend at the waist as you slide forward, triangle. Left hand coming down to the left leg. Maybe knee, shin, ankle, foot. Right shoulder over left shoulder, left arm, right arm up. Breathe. Work to straighten that front leg, work to reach that arm up. Breathe. Your triangle pose. Good. For 3. For 2. Bend the knee and tilt it back to peaceful. Hands to your hips. See if you can float your right foot up. To your left. Check it out. Lean over to the right. Call it left foot up and take it back for warrior 1. Outer edge down. Kind of a 45-degree angle. Squaring the left hip forward. Pulling the right hip back. Getting the front thigh closer to parallel. Knee over heel. It's like outward rotation. Arms reach tall. Warrior 1. Breathe. Good. Look down at your thigh leg. Be honest with yourself. Is it parallel? You go a little more. Maybe this is all you need today. That's cool. But don't fool yourself like I did 12, 13 years ago. Like, oh, I know this pose. It's really easy, right? Reach tall, maybe a little back knee. 3. 2. And open to warrior 2. The rear heel opens, the arms open, the hips open. Don't let your front knee go in. Keep it rotated toward the pinky toe. Keep the arms reaching away. Especially the rear arm you can't see. Bend into the front thigh, torso over hips. Warrior 2. Tilt it back to peaceful. Right arm up, left arm slides down. Stretch those right ribs. Right side body. Lean it back with a shape as you breathe. For 3. Good. 2. Right forearm to right knee. Left shoulder over right shoulder. Left arm in the air. Side angle. If there's another side angle that you're practicing, feel free. Breathe. Moving to extended side angle with my left arm alongside my left ear. Might reach my right arm by my right ear, taking my left shoulder back and holding the shape for 3. Breathe. 2. Tilt it back, peaceful warrior. Straighten into the right leg. Come into warrior 2 arms. Reach forward, bend at the waist, and take the right arm down to the right leg. Stack your left shoulder over your right shoulder and reach your left arm up. Working your triangle pose, straightening the front leg. Reaching the left arm. Breathe. Lift a little higher with that left arm if you can for 3. Straighten into those legs, 2, and peaceful warrior. Bringing your hands to your hips, if you can put your left foot up to meet your right. And take it down. Good. Shake it out a couple times. Let's come into a squat. So widen your feet out and sit your hips back. So your heels are down, your elbows are inside your knees. You're opening, your hands are pressing together, your shoulders are leaning back. So this is challenging. This is something that you might want to try, once a day. Just to kind of start to open up into the shape. Just notice what's tight. Breathe. Keep the elbow-knee connection and open your hands. Place your flat hands down to the floor. Squeeze the knees into the elbows, press the elbows into the knees, and lift your heels. Shift your weight forward, keep looking forward. Moving into a crow, so we're trying to lift our feet up by shifting our weight more forward. Breathe. Hold your crow for 3. 2. Come back to your squat. Cool about these mats in the studio, it's like a lot different from, like AstroTurf wood. I can feel my fingers pushing into the floor. I don't know if, you can get here and check it out. If you're practicing here, check it out. Your fingers can literally push down into the floor. It's a different experience. It's like doing handstands or something in sand. You know what I mean? Except it doesn't have grittiness, craziness of the sand. So let's come back to our squat. We can take that crow into crow headstand. Or just practice the parts that make that happen. We come into that strong crow. We keep shifting forward, and maybe we take our forehead down and our head down. So the elbows are hugging in. You might try to lift one knee off one elbow and place it back. So that's kind of a warm-up exercise. One knee lifting off one elbow and placing it back. You can go with 2 legs, working to straighten your feet up toward the ceiling, hugging your elbows in, keep it locked. Keep like a third of the weight in each hand, maybe like a third in the head. Breathe. So if you're up in that tripod headstand, take your knees back towards your elbows. And shift back as you press into your hands to lift back into your crow. And come down into your squat. It's a lot. Grab your water if you need it.
That's nice, man. Y'all can do that. Get up there like it. I mean, I can get where I can put my knees on my hand, get my head down.
That's how it starts, man. Like it's like, it's not like, well, some people are physically able to do stuff. And we know that. I consider myself on the opposite end of the spectrum. I don't think I can just easily do things. Like the Caitlin's class last night, we realized hip openers, and it was just like, my hips were already kind of sore from just doing all this manual labor around here and doing all. You do stuff like that, your body feels weird, you know, it's not normal. And I'm doing like crazy amounts of like shoulder band stuff, you know. And then you have to do both sides because you don't want like one arm to be like, "Rah," you know, the other one's all weird. But man, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm going to see the surgeon Monday, but because I want to like talk to him directly. But I'm no longer having pain in the shoulder. Like it hurt me every night, you know, and like it's not hurting anymore. I was talking to, texting back and forth with Dorian Yates, name drop, and Mr. Olympia, and like, because he had the same thing. And he's like, anything you want to ask me about it, let me know. And I was like, you know, so we kind of every now and then, and he's like, he had it done, and then they reattached it, and it popped back off. He's like, so I went through the whole rehab, 6 months of not being able to use my arm, and then I was like, how'd it pop off? He's like, playing tennis or something stupid. It wasn't like he's lifting weights, you know, he's just like, you know, just went off again. And he's like, man, if you can do, he's like, if you don't have pain, you can do handstands, and you can do all this stuff. He's like, you know, unless you just really, really want to go have surgery, you know. I mean, hard to kind of like know that like judo is probably like out, you know, because I can't get thrown on my shoulder. So either way, it's out. But it's like if I'm like, you know, I can go on hands, I can lift up into the air, I can hold shapes. It doesn't, you know. There's some angles, like I've talked to people, like I'm trying to do those really weird transitions where I'm taking the shoulder way forward and stuff. It could be a problem, but like I don't really foresee that being my, you know, I'm not gonna like, I don't know if I want like a major surgery that could break anyway, just to do some kind of weird arm balance. Like, that's not gonna be my, you know, deciding factor. Let's bring our feet to the top of the mat. And take our hands behind our knees and lift our feet up. Hugging them in, hugging your shoulders down your back. Just kind of getting comfortable in the shape. Maybe take your hands away if you know where you're going with this, right? You're practicing both. You can always bend your knees, you can always go back. But as we transition down, that's where we build our strength. So tuck your chin, reach your legs forward, slide your hands down your legs, and hover. So by hover, I mean my arms are up, my legs are up, my shoulders are up, my core is engaged. And if you want a little extra for working handstands, take your arms behind you as though you're pressing into the ground. This is what a core engagement in a handstand should ideally feel like as you hold your shape for 3, for 2. Now curl back up and see if you can come back into the boat. Breathe. Chin is tucked, arms reach, legs reach. Take it back, slow and controlled. The slower you do that, the stronger you get. Find the hover and reach your arms overhead. Flatten your hands as though you're in a handstand. Reach your legs. Lift and press. Your legs are reaching away, your hands are reaching away, your core is engaged. Hold it for 3. Hold it for 2, and transition back up, curling up, finding that boat. Good, one more. Breathe. If you don't breathe, this sucks way worse than it already sucks. Tuck your chin, reach your legs, reach your arms. Slowest one yet, best one yet. Control, control, hover. Reach arms, press, extend legs, hold it here, reach and breathe. 5, really engage that core, reach those arms, reach those legs. 3, flutter kick your feet here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, down. On the mat. Big in through your nose, big out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Bring your feet together so they're touching and your knees are out to the side. Take a hand on your belly and a hand on your heart. Just feel your heart beating. And as you breathe, I want you to feel your belly lifting and lowering. Lifting. Lowering. learning to control this breath. It's one of the most beneficial parts of the practice. So you just, watch this, like we had the door open, people were outside in the parking lot, looking in through the glass, and it looks like some kind of CrossFit class or something. They're not hearing the breathing cues. To me, that's the most important part. Because you can use that breath at work. You can use it dealing with your family, your friends, your significant others, whatever. When you stop breathing, you tense up and things get difficult. If you continue to breathe, things are a little more smooth, a little more agile. You have more options in your brain. You don't get fight or flight. Let's bring our feet to the mat. Knees are up. Feet are hip width distance apart. Hug your arms in towards your rib cage and press your elbows down. We're going to go up into a bridge. Heels press, hips lift. Any arm position you like. So some people like to reach for their feet. They stretch their arms out under them. Keep lifting your hips. Keep pressing your heels. Breathing. Breathing here as you lift. For 3, lift a little higher if you can. 2, take your hips down to the mat. Windshield wiper your knees left and right. So just let them lower, back up and over. Give that a couple of rounds. Good. Come back up through center. So options for another bridge, which can turn into a wheel. We go into it really the same way. Feet are close to hips, elbows hug in. You press down and you lift your hips as high as they'll go. If you're moving into wheel, place your hands on the mat. Your fingers are pointed towards your feet. Pop up to the top of your head. Hug your elbows in, press through your heels, and work to extend your arms. Breathe. The work's in your glutes. The work's in your heels. Your head is relaxed. Your arms are straightening. You're breathing. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Come to your head, your shoulders, your back, your hips. Circle your wrists. And once you wipe your knees. Deep, steady breath. So we've got one more back bend planned. You can do knees out to the side, feet together, just chilling, breathing. Bridge, wheel, fancy wheel, I don't care. I'll cue us up to do what you feel like doing. Your feet are close to your hips. Hip width distance, press and lift your hips off the mat. Going into wheels, hands by ears, elbows hug in, top of your head, press to your heels and rise up. Breathe in wherever shape you've taken today for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and start coming down to your head, shoulders, hips, back, circle wrist once you wipe your knees. Deep, steady breath. Cross your left knee on top of your right knee. So come into eagle legs. And try to get that left foot as close to the right calf as you can. Some people can sneak the left foot under their right calf. If that happens, fan your feet out. So you got the knee bind. Now take your arms up. This might be opposite to what you normally hear. We're going to take our right under our left elbow. Bend your fingers towards your head and interlace your fingers however you can, and lift your right foot off the mat so your right calf is parallel with the floor. Lift your bound hands off your head. Lift your shoulders up just a couple of inches. Take a breath in. Exhale, take your elbows towards your knees. Inhale, open up. Exhale, elbows to knees. Don't go all the way down. Keep a couple of inches as you open up. Exhale, elbows to knee. Open up. Exhale, elbows to knee. Open. Elbows to knee. Elbows to the left of your knees as high as they'll go and open. Elbows to the right of your knees as high as they'll go and open. Elbows to knee in the center and hold it there. Small pulsing move for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Knees out to the side. Bottoms of your feet pressing together. Breathe. Bring our knees back up. Cross your right knee on top of your left leg. Get that right foot as close to the left shin as you can. Sneak it under, flare them out. Take your arms up. Take your left under your right. Bend your fingers toward your forehead. Grab whatever you can. Lift your left calf off the mat. Lift your head and shoulders off the mat. Exhale, take your elbows to your knee. And inhale, open up. Exhale, elbow to knee. Open. Squeezing knees, squeezing elbows. Connect. Open. Connect. Open. Connect. Open. Elbows to the right of your knees all the way up. Open. Elbows to the left of your knees all the way up. Open. Elbows to knee in the center and hold it there. Lift and pulse for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Knees out to the side. Feet pressed together, hand on your belly, hand on your heart. Deep, steady breath. It's like our hands reaching behind us. So press the back of your hands into the mat. Point your feet up at the ceiling, L shape. So you're working to straighten your legs, pushing your heels up, curling your toes back. You reach your arms back. This might be where you hang out. That's cool. You're already getting the benefits of an inversion. You want to move toward plow, keep pressing the hands down, peel your hips up, and take your feet back toward your hands. Breathe. It is a compression pose, so the breath is harder. You're breathing into a different part of your lungs. What part of your body can you relax right now? Breathe here in your plow or your legs straight up. For 3. For 2. Slowly start to take your hips if they're up, back to the mat. Catch your feet as they pass. Dead bug. So our tailbone's rooted down. Our heels are pointed up. We're pulling into our feet. And we're kicking back into our hands. We're breathing. Deep, steady, rhythmic breath. And you can just be like in this shape, like, oh, I'm doing the shape. Or you can really work by pushing, pulling, flattening your lower back down. Get as much as you can out of the stretch. We don't do it that often. Breathe. What can you relax here? Anything unnecessarily tense? Face, forehead. Deep, steady breath. Release that grip on your feet. Hug your knees in towards your chest. So give them a good squeeze in. A couple of circles on your lower back and your hips. You make them as big or as small as you want. Go in both directions. Come back to center, keeping your left knee hugged in. Take your right leg and take it long forward, all the way down on the mat. Keep your right toes active, like pressing the ball of the foot forward, curling your toes back. Haul that left knee up closer to your left shoulder. Really pull it in. Long spine, chin tucked. Take the left arm out to the left. Make sure that the back of the arm, the back of the shoulder stay down. And guide your bent leg across your body. We're moving into our spinal twist. Take your time. It can be more than one breath. Your exhales let you relax, guiding that knee across and down with the right hand. Keep your breath steady. Three more breaths on the side. Inhale as you take that left knee back up. Hug both knees in towards your chest. Give them a good squeeze. Circling on your lower back and your hips. Keeping the right knee hugged in, take the left leg long forward and down. The left foot is active. I'm pressing the ball of my foot forward. I'm curling my toes back. I'm hauling that right knee up toward my right shoulder. Chin tucked, long spine. You take your right arm out to the right as you guide that right leg across your body. Many breaths as it takes. Coming into your spinal twist. Breathe here. Three more breaths on this side. When you feel balanced, you can take that knee across. Hug your knees in one last time. Do any shape, movement that you feel like you need to complete your practice before you come into final relaxation. That's legs extended long. Feet relaxed out to the side. Comfortable arm position next to your body. Allow yourself to be heavy. You can deepen your breath. Bring some movement into your fingertips, to your toes. Inviting life back into your body, inhaling, reaching long, taking your fingers back, feet forward, big full body stretch. As you exhale, bring your feet down, roll over to your right arm. You can use your right arm as a pillow. And walk your hands a little closer to your body. Press yourself up to a comfortable seat. Sit nice and tall. We'll close our practice with 3 rounds of deep belly breathing. So go ahead and exhale out as much air as you can. Inhaling through your nose to expand. Fill all the way up. Pause. And exhale it out. Another breath in. Another breath out. One more in. One more in. Closing, you can bring your hands together, your hearts in. And I'm always thankful for your dedication to your practice, for making the time for yourself, recharging your batteries so that you're better equipped to do all the things that you have to do. And I appreciate each and every one of your support of the classes, the teachers, and our new beautiful space. I can't wait to see you again. See you here very soon. It's great work. Shut this down. Good work, y'all. How you feel?
Good.
Good. Excellent. We're getting close. Hopefully. Awesome. Good seeing you, Susan.
You too. Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks, Katie. Y'all take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.